I'm Maddy Pryor, and my project is on animal cruelty and abuse. I came up with my project because I have always been interested in animals and their treatment. My project mainly concerns the treatment of livestock as well as animal testing. I started out by researching animals in livestock situations where they're raised particularly to be processed into meat and then sold. And what I found when I researched is that animals are often kept in cages that are ridiculously small, often 2 by 2 feet for pigs that can barely move and can't even twist their heads around to look. So that was kind of my main concern, is to raise awareness with all of the treatment of animals, and also to offer some ways that we can help. And that can range from refusing to eat meat, refusing to wear fur, or even something like financially supporting your local shelter or financially supporting the Humane Society that works to prevent this mistreatment of animals. I chose to do a piece of art because I felt like photographs were the best way to kind of display the emotional expression of this kind of mistreatment. And I feel like that's something humans really connect with, is the emotional plight of animals. And I did 4 panels. The first one was kind of just a picture of how animals were treated when in livestock situations when they're raised to be killed. Found a lot of pictures of the cages and the living conditions that they're left in. Then I moved on to fur and did basically half pictures of animals that are bred for fur trade only, and then took some time and found campaigns, especially that PETA had used in order to raise awareness about the fur. Finally, my third panel is use and abuse of animals, and it goes from pet abuse, and I showed some pictures of animals that have been abused by their owners, and then also talks about animal testing, and there's some very graphic images of the different kinds of testing. Monkeys that are shackled on their wrists and poked and prodded with needles. It's kind of an intense panel, but it really displays exactly what kind of treatment these animals are receiving. And then my final one is a big picture of, and at the bottom it says, "After all, we are human," and then in parentheses an E, humane. So it kind of poses the question of whether or not we actually are humane, and it gives 2 sides of humanity. So it's kind of up to us to choose which one we want to be.